Hey guys, happy Friday. Just gonna share this to my share it there and share it. Really got to start scheduling these. I think I'm gonna do better on that going forward. Just gonna get everything set up here, and then I'm gonna. There we go. Okay, so that's done. All right. It was just at the Santa Claus parade here, and they were giving out chocolate milk. Best thing I've ever gotten from a parade ever.
People from 36 countries here tonight. Thank you to San Diego for inviting us into your house. Time for the wrestling fans who feel the ballpark. here for the WarGames. Friday Night Smackdown is in Austin, Texas tonight on the campus of UT. As the Longhorns await the fate of the college football playoff rankings, we take off the month of December with a bang. Still reeling from the chaos of the women's tag team division as Raw went on the air Monday night. Alexa and Charlotte Flair won their tag team titles back, but tonight Alexa goes into one-on-one action against one half of the tag team champions, Kyrie Sane on the left of the Kabuki Warriors, and of course, Asuka will be in tow. Kyrie and Alexa tonight. And will it be LA Knight will be the final opponent in John Cena's story career? Or will it be this man, the ring general Butler? They go one-on-one tonight in the finals of the last time is now tournament live on Friday Night Smackdown. Suspended. So I served my time. You said no, but you're wrong. Yeah, I spoke to him, and that was your first mistake, was listening to him. Him and his side. I won at WarGames. Rigging is a title match. Get unsuspended. That's not how it works. Right? No, that's fair. No, it's not fair. Because you're suspended. That's the way it was before Survivor Series. It's the way it is now. Get back in your car and leave. In the car, I'll leave. I'll for you. I want these guys to go home safe to their families. Yeah, that's very nice. You're not hurting me. You're just hurting the fans. That's right. Yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, once you're back in town, it's on you. It's on you, old. Oh, it's on me. Yeah. I don't you care. Well, Cody Rhodes giving Drew McIntyre a bit of his own medicine. A couple of weeks ago, McIntyre attacked Cody Rhodes on Cody Rhodes' tour bus, and Cody Rhodes is extremely upset. The American Nightmare, RG, ended up moving center.
I love me some Cody. Just gonna make sure all my volume levels are good.
This situation, Corey, between these two men has got completely out of hand. I have known for many years, and I don't know that I've ever seen this same look in the eyes of the American Nightmare. Rhodes is out for blood. The blood of Drew McIntyre. Can you blame him after what McIntyre is going through? These two are locked inside a WarGames cage this past Saturday. It still doesn't resolve their issue. That just speaks volumes to how deep in this game between these two
Cody's serious, man.
Nick Aldis! GM! I need you to reinstate Drew McIntyre! Drew McIntyre broke an unwritten rule of our sport. You came on my homeboy and called my bus, where my wife sleeps, where my children play, and you thought there'd be no repercussions. Drew McIntyre, I can drop 1.2 megatons on you. I can split it out of, and you'd still be crawling around on my feet because you, sir, are WWE's resident cockroach.
More coffee, guys.
It might be in a parking lot, might be at a church, might be at Drew's house, on the Georgia Red Clay, on the coast of California, or all over the Lone Star State. But it should be in the WWE ring. Drew, you never even beat me, but you might be the one man who's broken me. So Nick, please, I'm begging you, reinstate stay true so that I can do what everybody does when they see a cockroach, and that is simple. Stomp him out. And also Cody Rhodes. And Corey, he's put general manager Aldis in an interesting position. Does he uphold the suspension for the integrity of his brand, or is Aldis give Cody Rhodes what he wants? I think Cody came out here for a very particular reason and for the entire WWE universe to plead his case. Rhodes wants to put hands on Drew McIntyre. Now tonight I'm going to talk to all of us because I want my U.S. title shot. After your WWE, we're going back to the top of the tag division. The PTT ITW, best tag team in the world. After I'm done with it, I'm going to be the new Titus champion. Right.
Said something about the United States Championship? Might want to reschedule.
We could have just stayed here to go watch the parade. Damn.
Jackass.
Said don't.
Don't. Don't worry about me.
Wearing my HBK shirt today. Gonna drink this chocolate milk.
Texas, around the world tonight. Let the pain entertain you. It's another title defense. Really to write it off against Carmelo Hayes live next.
Oh, love chocolate milk. Like, how often do you go to the Santa Claus parade and get chocolate milk?
In Vegas, everything's a game. Some nights, it's playing on cards or dice. Just tension. Every move measured, every look, a strategy sharpened. Always watching your back. Prepared for anything. Never knowing what real threat is.
So, the other night I watched the Mr. Dress Up documentary. Being Canadian and growing up in the 90s, like, you can't not love Mr. Dress Up. Like, he's the Mount Rushmore of children's television. Like, 100%. He's on the Mount Rushmore. Him, Mr. Rogers, Steve from Blue's Clues. Oh, they brought back the timer! Yay! Netflix brought back the timer! Yay! That makes me very happy. But no, I watched the what's it called? I'm just gonna check my Gmail right. Yeah, don't mind my hair. I really gotta get it trimmed because even when I was washing it, I found some split ends. So here we go. Okay. The Magic Make Believe. It was such a cute documentary. 2025 has been like a great year for documentaries. I don't really watch Netflix as often as I used to, so I haven't really watched many that are on Netflix. I only usually watch Netflix for WWE stuff. But I took some coffee with me to go watch the Santa Claus parade, so. Oh. Cody's pissed, man. I don't blame him. And we got the finals of the Last Time Is Now tournament tonight, so that should be interesting. I should have left my coffee maker on, so I could at least keep my coffee warm. Because I wasn't sure how long the parade was going to be. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to do this. But thankfully it wasn't too long. Oh. Like, how often do you get chocolate milk handed to you? That's what happens when you live in a small town. You live in a small town that has a milk making facility, like a milk processing facility. Apparently, you get chocolate milk at Santa Claus parade, and there is a Coca-Cola truck all lit up like the old school '90s Santa Claus. Oh, so good.
I've been listening to you talk in circles for way too long, Alistair. You think you're gonna break me? Nah. Think I'm delusional. No, delusional is thinking you burn my face and thinking you're gonna walk away from this. See, all you've done is delayed me. You never. You brought in your wife. You brought in your family. So now, I get to bring in mine.
Terror Twins!
The mistake that you made was thinking that you could poke the bear and that I wouldn't be there by his side. Because Damien and I, we've been through hell and back. And if he's going back into that fire, then I am willing to be there by his side. And Zelina, you thought that you could what? Get under his skin? All you've really done is sign your own death wish. Because next week, it's you two versus us two. And you're going to find out real quick why no one survives the Terror Twins.
Alistair and Zelina better tread carefully. The Terror Twins are coming for them.
Holy candy canes, Batman. But you know what this is good? You know what candy canes are good for? Apparently they're really good in coffee. So.
The United States champion, Ilya Dragunov, set to defend his title.
Probably not so good now that it's not hot, but.
5 times so far this year, the United States Championship has changed hands. Carmelo Hayes would like to make it 6 if he seeks his first championship here on the main roster. But it could be desperate times for Carmelo Hayes as a pressure builds to win his first title. And what Carmelo Hayes does with that desperate feeling, trust me, Carmelo hears the whispers about his unrealized potential. This is a man who was a first-round pick in the WWE draft. And Carmelo knows it. He's disappointed a lot of people, and he's disappointed himself. That could all change tonight with a win over Dragon. And this is an interesting rivalry between these two. A lot of bad blood here, dating back to NXT in 2023, when these two had 3 classic battles over the NXT Championship. Hayes retaining once, Dragunov beating him once to win the title, and then retaining in a rubber match against Carmelo Hayes. So here we go tonight for the United States Championship. And we're underway. Hayes and Dragunov. And William Dragunov, who's been a fighting champion. After he beat Sami Zayn for the title, he's knocked off the likes of Aleister Black and Nathan Frazier, Axiom, Johnny Gargano, and JD McDonough. You gotta appreciate the aggression on him. 2 collar and elbow ties to the end of this match. 2 world-class grapplers. Dragunov gets the best of that exchange. Carmelo Hayes really in the early going. But Hayes now turning those around. Again, the familiarity between these two help Hayes tonight. Certainly, it's going to prevent Carmelo from making errors that he otherwise potentially would have made. Carmelo's a very smart defender, learns from all of his opponents. But the same has to be said for Ilya Dragunov. And Dragunov, that was a big boot right in the face of Hayes. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few new tricks out of either of these superstars tonight. You got to dig pretty deep in your bag to top of a little rival. Oh! Dragunov playing that big. Hayes catches on a kick on the chin, dropping the champion out to the apron. Hayes had an opportunity in the United States title back in September when he entered an open challenge from Sami Zayn. Couldn't get the job done tonight as Dragunov chops Hayes as he tries to go over the top rope. Another big boot by the champion. Hayes wasn't eliminated from the last time this now tournament. The last time we saw him, Cole, he was defeating Big Bronson Reed, and that had to do worlds of good for the confidence of Carmelo Hayes. Unfortunately, last time is now making the biggest win for Carmelo Hayes since he joined Friday Night Smackdown as he dumps the champion Dragunov here. Carmelo Hayes does not want to be in that category, Corey, as one of the great wrestlers to never win a championship here in WWE. What a vicious open hand strike by the champion here.
So what I think I'm gonna do is leading up to Rumble, I might start doing watch-alongs of classic Royal Rumbles that are on Netflix that people can watch along with me and can, you know, just kind of hang out. Just because I want to try and, for 2026, I want to try and add some variety to my channel, add some, you know, regular live streams to my channel, and just start a real community. I would love to have people from other channels collaborate with me. I'm happy to do that, whether that be on a live stream or what have you. I'm also going to continue my series, my Hidden Homeless series. But yeah, that's just some ideas I'm tossing around for my channel going forward. Feel free to let me know what you guys think.
We talked about the rivalry that these two had in NXT. They both evolved as
I was wondering why the timer was in the corner. I'm like, oh yeah, they're on commercial. That was weird last week when they like didn't show it live, but there was no commercials. That was so weird.
Not off to a good start in this matchup. Knee caught Carmelo Hayes right in the midsection. Here's the cover by the champ and a kick out by Hayes in 2. Dragunov seems to be focusing his attack on the core of Carmelo Hayes, or plus for the moment, we're applying a vice-like rear chin lock. Keeping Carmelo in close quarters because Ilya is familiar with how explosive Hayes can be. Senior official Charles Robinson working this matchup tonight. Forearm across the bridge of Hayes. nose. Oh, what a shot! Czar of WWE with that senton. Here's cover. Is it enough to put Hayes away and another near fall? Talking about chops, we got to be prepared for some heavy artillery later tonight. The main event, the finale, the finals of the last time.
Oh, it is main event. Okay.
One-on-one with the ring general. And it's interesting to bring up Butler because you said a while ago, Ilya Dragunov, that Ilya may be the toughest competitor that Butler's ever had to face here after the battles at NXT. Oh, my Hayes here and a kick out. Hayes paid for it. Cover. Hayes gets the shoulder up again. With frustration on the face of Ilya Dragunov. Not a familiar sight. There's no low gear for Dragunov. No absolute pedal to the metal from the opening bell until his hand is raised. He's never shied away from a physical confrontation, much as the aforementioned Gunther or guys like Sheamus. Shied away, quite the contrary. Dragunov lives for it. Connor, great suplex as he floats into a cover and forces Hayes to kick again. Ilya, a big believer in iron sharpening iron, which is why Dragunov continues to uphold the United States Championship Open Challenge.
He didn't do it last week, though.
And of course, the GOAT John Cena. Hayes could be in trouble here. No more pressure. That arm's going to pop. Ilya Dragunov is the United States champion. The challenger, Carmelo Hayes, who's trying to fight back in this matchup, dominated for the most part by Dragunov so far. But surprisingly one-sided to this point. You can't come Carmelo out. Oh, what a German suplex. It was not released. Look at Hayes fight out. Rapid fire elbows. We talked about the desperation earlier, trying to win his first championship here on Friday Night Smackdown, and another German suplex by Dragunov. Desperation's a funny thing when you're a WWE superstar. If you can channel it properly, it can become great fuel. Or if you don't,
I'm also gonna be up all night because I slept until I was up all night playing City Skylines last night. Literally up until 9 a.m. Then I went to bed. Then I woke up at 5. So I'm gonna be up all night.
Face of Carmelo Hayes. Hayes' body up with his own leg. Here's Dragunov delivering those vicious elbows, and we've seen this before. Oh, Hayes able to land on his feet after. Deliver a big right hand to the champion. Oh, what a chow! My goodness! Talk about heavy artillery. And both of these men former NXT champions as Hayes delivers a knee right to the face. Dragunov now looking for the Constantine special. This is wildly. Hayes off the second rope of the springboard clothesline. And Carmelo Hayes now building momentum. Mello reminding Dragunov that Mello don't miss. Facebuster. Is it enough to win the championship? Oh,
They got little Nate in there as the ref. Nice.
Mello is rolling. Listen to this place. This is moments ago, a series of elbows from the challenger and then followed up by a beautiful soaring clothesline. And look at this tilt-the-world facebuster center of the ring. And Carmelo Hayes just made believers out of it.
I guess Toronto needs a Royal Rumble too, because then they'll have hosted all 4
WWE fans firmly in Hayes' corner.
Big 4.
They realize what's at stake. For the first 48, Dragunov put the brakes on. The expression of Hayes as he was dumped on the back of his
Now I can taste the
by
candy cane.
Dragunov. That first 48 connected there, Corey, have been lights out.
Hey, how are you?
Very well may have been the case, but now Dragunov about to go into
Oh, I better taste the candy cane now.
He's got the knees up. He may have him here. Shoulders down for the win. Kick out at 2. I can't. And now, Ilya Dragunov with Hayes up and down. And both men are down now. What's been a physical match for the United States title.
Yep. Watching SmackDown. Oh, Stars behind Mello.
Favorite tonight in Austin. But can he play off this crowd, Corey? Can he use it to his advantages? Dragunov now heads up to the top rope. And Hayes caught with a kick right to the chest. Will be the champion outside the ring. Now remember, Hayes has got to pin or submit Dragunov. Count out does it. No good. Mello now with a few valuable moments to
And they got little Nate as the ref.
back inside of the ring. Met by the challenger. Uh-oh, look out! Oh, he claps Dragunov right on the top of his head! On the apron, off that DDT! Now drives him into the barricade! Hayes has got an opportunity here! Carmelo Hayes understands the assignment.
Little Nate Charles Robinson as the ref. Let's go.
Oh, damn! What the hell are you doing?
Shenanigans.
And Charles Robinson's been thinking to a fallen Dragunov. Robinson has no idea that Ciampa just knocked Miller out.
Ciampa shenanigans.
Torpedo Moscow, and then the H-bomb by Dragunov into the cover. Dragunov retains. I don't think he has any idea what happened here.
I think Charles almost went top 4.
I think you may have a point, Cole. Dragunov was now being tended to by Charles Robinson. This was moments earlier. Carmelo spiking the champion on the apron with a vicious DDT.
Shenanigans.
Launching Dragunov into the barricade, and I don't think Hayes was gonna pick up a win. He was going for nothing but net. I can't disagree with that assessment. But Tommaso Ciampa playing spoiler for Carmelo Hayes. And it went out. In fact, the Dragunov just saw the replay, and he is beside himself over the fact that he used Torpedo Moscow and the H-bomb to win this match after Ciampa's interference. Dragunov has no idea what happened. Dragunov constantly aspires to be an honorable champion. Disappointing night for Mello. Take it backstage to Kathy Kelly.
Thanks so much. I am here with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Big win for you guys at Survivor Series WarGames. It seemed like you were cohesive with your entire team inside that cage. So I have to ask Charlotte, do you feel like any of that win was attributed to you putting your differences aside with Rhea Ripley? Let's be clear. I joined because Lexi needed me. I mean so much to her. I mean, she'd be lost without me. You'd be lost without me.
You know, we're really proud of Charlotte. WarGames was really good for her social skills. No, but it actually made our bond a lot stronger.
I love Lexi.
Oh my God. You know, the bond that won us the Women's Tag Team Championships, which we have not forgotten about.
You know, WarGames was fun. We're back to wanting to win the Tag Team Championships again and beating Kairi Sane tonight. Thank you guys so much and good luck tonight.
Thank you. She's not me.
Alexa and Kyrie one-on-one later on tonight. All that plus tonight is the night we will find out who will face John.
Dude, just over a week. I can't.
Take a special look back at the epic last time is now tournament. Next.
This holiday season.
It's a WWE shop too. It's a WWE shop ad.
And then go home.
That's so cute. See, I'm kind of glad that my Netflix, I don't have to pay for these individually anymore. I remember back in the 90s, you used to have to pay, per pay-per-view. So, the big four were always the most expensive. WrestleMania was always the most expensive. It was $60, $70. And then, the other ones were, 40, 50. I think Royal Rumble was usually 50 or 60. But the big four were super expensive, but the other ones in between weren't so much. So you used to have to pay for them individually. You used to have to literally pick up your phone and call and wait on hold, because usually on pay-per-views today, the lines were crazy. And then cable became a thing, and then satellite became a thing, and then it just came like automated, where it would just be added to your bill. And then in Canada, at least, they used to also show them in Silver Cities, like Cineplex theaters. Or at least, yeah, they used to. They used to show all of them. So when I didn't have cable, that's how I would watch them. I would literally put $40 aside each month to go watch pay-per-view at Cineplex. Of course, getting home was always fun, so I always had to budget for that. So usually it became like, when we get our like big tax credits every 4 months, I'd be like, okay, there's my pay-per-view Sunday money. There's my money to see the pay-per-view. There's my cab fare home. Like, I was devoted to that. And then they started doing house shows where I was. So I used to go to house shows all the time, and I would always buy my tickets in person, and I'd always get the same seat every single time. And it was always ramp side. I didn't care about ringside. I wanted ramp side. Because, like, along the ramp, you could still see pretty well. I think the worst I ever got was, like, I was, like, 5 or 6 seats in from the ramp. And, I knew people that are going to be taller than me were going to be probably sitting in front of me. So I never minded that. Plus, usually people would sit down during the matches. And then if they didn't, like, wrestling fans know, right? Like, they're respectful. And so I'd always get ramp side because, like, at house shows, they would do so much after the show. They'd, go along, shake hands with fans, etc. So I always got ramp side for that reason. Like, I got to meet Dean Ambrose because I was ramp side. Like, I got a selfie with Dean Ambrose, okay? / John Moxley / John Good. But, like, that was always, like, the best things. But, like, now it's just included in my Netflix, so I don't have to feel so bad. So, yeah, they're going to the Saudi Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Cool. Netflix is paid for, so I can watch it and not really feel guilt. Because out of everything else I get to watch on Netflix, that's the one thing that, like,
To determine who John Cena's final opponent will be in his final match next Saturday night. Saturday night's main event.
From the moment I announced my farewell tour over a year ago, the one question I've been asked more than any other is, who do you want to face in your last match? My answer has always been the same. On my last day, I want to face whoever is willing to step up and seize the same kind of opportunity I was given on my first day.
We begin the last.
Cannot believe, like, dude, I'm gonna be bawling next Saturday.
Smackdown, NXT, and maybe even some faces who don't even work here.
Don't worry! Save man! Don't even bring your fucking tips back. Whoa.
My final opponent isn't going to be handpicked. It's going to be our turn.
The 16-man field to see who will be John Cena's final opponent.
Oh, dude. Next Saturday. Oh.
The last time is now tournament semifinals. Jey Uso against L.A. Knight. Uso's what? Good sir. Solo Semifinals.
I'm so happy Gunther kicked his ass.
Goes on to the final of this tournament. Titles come and go, but we're
Oh.
hoping John Cena will last forever.
Dude.
John Cena, one thing you can count on is BFC Kitchen 3 the hard way. I am the greatest gift this company has ever received.
The chance to retire John Cena. It'll either be Gunther or LA.
Two guys that deserve it. I'm so glad it's coming down to these two.
16 men were down to 2 for the match.
Two guys that deserve it. Like, for real.
Far be it for me to ever bet against the ring general, but I got a feeling in my guts. The stars are aligning for the mega stars. I think tonight belongs to LA. I'm going the other way because you're looking at the man Gunther, who remember retired Goldberg earlier this year. When he win tonight, do the same to Cena next week. Right now,
Dude, that would be wild. That would be a wild 2025 for him.
I am here with LA Knight. LA, you have overcome so much in this tournament, multiple mystery opponents to get to the finals tonight. What would a win mean for you in the last time this now tournament against Gunther?
Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I've already said before, I'll say it again. As far as dream opponents, things like that, I don't really care about that. What I care about is if I beat John Cena, that means I cement my legacy. Now, there's one man standing in my way, but the last time is now. The last time is now for either me or for Gunther.
Two guys that deserve it. Like, can you think of a better final?
He's a former world heavyweight champion, but you don't understand. You're looking in the eyes right now of an unstoppable force, something you ain't ever seen before, something you ain't ready for. So I tell you what, Gunther, it's going to be a bit of a fight. But if it's a fight you want, all right. You can get dropped on your head like all the rest, with everybody saying, yeah.
Cole, I will try to get in a word with Gunther later this evening. What's going on out in the arena?
Thanks, Kathy. That's going to be our main event tonight. And what's going on? Is it about time to start swashbuckling, Cole?
I love Corey on commentary. You can probably go back and watch all of these, and I've said the exact same thing so many times.
Hey, there's a lot going on in the women's tag team division. In fact, it's out of control. We're going to tell you the entire story coming up in just a few moments, but this is a one-on-one matchup. What happened to tag champs? Kyrie Sane to take on Alexa Bliss. It is live. And it's next.
I'm so glad they brought the timer back. Thanks, Netflix. They brought the commercial timer back. I'm happy. Oh, it has everything to do with it. Sorry, it's just candy cane that's stuck to the bottom of my coffee mug. I just don't want to get it stuck to the coffee mug. Woo! I can definitely taste that candy cane. Like two guys that, like, the final has come down to LA Knight and Gunther. Like, two guys that deserve it. You know? Like, if it would have been, like, let's go back. If it would have been, like, it would have been funny to see Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder in the finals, let's be honest. That would have been funny. But, yeah, just, like, I'm kind of bummed that the Miz didn't get further, but like, look at the people they had, right? People that had a history with John Cena, people that have, you know, wrestled John Cena before. Neither, to my recollection, neither LA Knight or Gunther has ever wrestled John Cena before. That I know of. That I can remember. That I can recall. So, like, it's not just a dream match, so to speak. It's like, how awesome would that be? For your first match with John Cena to be his last. Like, that would be amazing. And Gunther's been impressive since he came from the, you know, NXT. Dude, next Saturday. I'm not okay. I'm going to wear that shirt next week.
We're live in the Alamo City, San Antonio, Texas tonight. AJ Styles defends his WWE Championship against John Cena.
AJ and John, anytime they got in the ring together, was magic. That night was no different.
John Cena sees a 16th WWE Championship reign in his future.
Oh, there was excitement. You know, can't see to do it. It's a historic number of championships.
He's one of the most decorated champions in sports entertainment history.
John is the definition of WWE.
Being in the ring with John has been such a privilege.
John Cena doesn't use hard work as a slogan. It's a lifestyle. Sweet 16 for John Cena.
If it wasn't for John Cena, I don't know exactly where AJ Styles would be right now in the WWE.
I'm going to wear my green HLR shirt and my hat on next Saturday.
Saturday night's main event week from
Oh!
next Saturday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
I'm probably going to bawl my eyes out. That is going to be a live stream for the ages.
We're actually giving away at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on YouTube with a countdown of Saturday night's main event.
Good to know. So I need to.
Smackdown one out the tag champs. Kyrie City ready for one-on-one action. The good news is the golden ponies are not.
I love me some Alexa.
Tonight, the Moody Center. I was Austin. I got here. And her opponent, accompanied by Charlotte Flair.
It gives her the Lily doll.
Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. That was for the folks watching at home that aren't in Austin tonight, and also watching at home. What about the tag team title scene that has devolved into absolute chaos, especially after what happened on Monday Night Raw this past week? Now, this was absolute madness to end this matchup. The Kabuki Warriors would hit the seat, taking out Charlotte, Alexa, Rhea.
That was such a good match, too.
Unlikely saviors in the form of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria would hit the seat and need a similar fate And then, out of nowhere, Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day would hit the scene, wreck shop, and stand tall to end Monday Night Raw. The mission is clear for the Judgment Day. They want gold back in the clubhouse, but you're right, Cole. This women's tag team division continues to heat up week after week. Might be the best it's ever been.
And Liv Morgan is a game changer, isn't she? No doubt about it. Up Dirty Dom, of course, with the Intercontinental Championship last Saturday night from John Cena, of course, wreaking havoc this past Monday on Raw. So it's Kairi Sane and Alexa Bliss for the first time ever going one-on-one here tonight. Both of these women locked inside the WarGames cage last week. Alexa and Charlotte's team coming up victorious after AJ Lee.
Only one person's voted in it.
No matter what Becky says, go ahead. Start with the conspiracy theories.
I'm not a conspire about anything. I'm just going to say that Becky Lynch has been on a bit of a rampage lately, and I'm just trying to get you to avoid her wrath. I'm a friend. I don't get my friends beat up like you do.
She calls me misleading and Louis Michael, so I'm already
Misleading Michael.
Kairi Sane now into the corner. Let's watch her out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wear my green HLR t-shirt and hat next Saturday. Oh, it's gonna be a live stream for the ages, so I'm probably gonna bawl my eyes out at least once.
Oscar like there. There's a Kairi up over the top, kick out. Counter. This now with a counter and a couple of near falls. Oh, wow. That'll wake Alexa up.
One too many competitors that Kairi Sane finds herself having a height advantage over, but she's happy to let Alexa know.
Then this makes her pay. Alexa, of course, a former 5-time world champion. 4 times she's been a tag champion, including one, Asuka.
And Bliss flipping senton across the core of Kairi Sane, who rolls to the outside for respite.
I can never remember a time before here in WWE that so many teams have been vying for the tag team titles.
I've got to agree with you. I
2019.
That's the division that have been the most robust. And Asuka
Makes Bliss pay. Pumping around the apron.
And that's a mistake I'm honestly a little surprised to see Alexa Bliss of all people make. You got to have your head on a swivel.
Kairi Sane driving Bliss into the barricade and taking over. And I get your point. Bliss was so bothered by the fact that Charlotte and Kairi were getting into it at ringside, and Asuka pounced. Oh, goodness.
Every day the baby officials count. I'm going to break it. Rolling back to the outside.
Driving Bliss into the apron again. Kairi Sane, each and every week, gains more and more of the traits of the Jefferson Tomorrow Asuka.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Kairi up and oh! Here's the cover. Is it enough to put
Kairi's like good on her own. She doesn't need Asuka.
Another cover by Kairi.
Like she won the freaking Mae Young Classic. Like, come on.
Best female wrestlers in the history of the game. There is no fault from anybody to sit under the learning tree of Asuka to pick up a few hints and tips and tricks when you spend as much time together as tag team partners do. I think it'd be hard to spend time with Asuka without learning something.
Big right hand dropping Bliss. And Bliss has to kick out at 2. With Charlotte up on the apron, showing a concern for her tag team partner and friend, Alexa Bliss. Who do you think the front runners are to challenge the Warriors against?
It's tough to call. I mean, look at how dominant Raquel and Roxanne were alongside this past Monday on Raw, the last team standing.
You know, Bliss and Alexa, Alexa and Charlotte never got a rematch for their championship. Now Kairi Sane that the half crowd continues to put the pressure on Bliss.
Alexa desperately reaching for the bottom rope, trying to force the official to break the hold. Can Bliss get there? Yes.
Every Dan Angle going to Kairi to back it off. And now Asuka, look at Asuka now. Charlotte Flair, she was detrimental.
Get her, Charlotte! Get her, Charlotte!
Oh, might have cost Bliss. Well, depends how you look at it. Kyrie now with a blow right to the back of the neck. Cover again by Sane, and another kick out by Bliss. And Charlotte very active in ringside tonight.
I'm beginning to start to believe just a little bit that maybe Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are something resembling friends.
Well, I think Charlotte may have proved that a couple of weeks ago when she said she was training to work team match despite her issue with help her friend Alexa Bliss.
Not step inside of that structure.
Here you go. Wait a minute. Time to walk the plank, Michael Cole. And Kyrie locking Charlotte now in the corner with a big forearm to Bliss.
As a standing D. Alexa made it to a vertical base.
Got it.
Keep it up. We might be raising the Jolly Roger sooner than later, Cole.
Bang! Kyrie in control.
I love Corey on commentary. He's so fun.
Kyrie back to the top rope. Alexa Bliss trying to make it back to her feet. Fight back into this matchup. Critical match of one-on-one.
Just gonna quickly check my email, guys.
To your point, Charlotte and Alexa have not yet received their rematch. A win for Alexa Bliss would certainly strengthen their case, even in one-on-one competition.
Kyrie with that head to Bliss, and Bliss is in trouble. Let's say that again. Kyrie saying, top rope. Oh, Bliss, take it out. Turned inside out. Dragging Alexa toward the center of the ring. Cover. Bliss has got a kick out at 2.
Kyrie Sane from the top rope straight to Davy Jones' locker. Double stomp right through the heart of Alexa Bliss.
You know, Corky, the more she hangs around with Oscar, the more she's aggressive. Kyrie Sane becomes. She's got to buy into it, I guess. What's an Oscar bit in the early going? There we go. Oh, nobody home!
Kyrie went to sliding D once again. Bliss out of harm's way just in time. Charlotte Flair and Asuka both trying to rally the teammates.
Kyrie back to her feet. It's on the expression change. Bliss holding the slap the same with their right hand. And here comes Alexa Bliss. A basement drop kick takes out Kyrie. Oh! That looked familiar. As Charlotte looks on at ringside. Here we go. They persist around there. Asuka up the apron. Causing a distraction, allowing Kyrie to roll Alexa on. Alexa's got a kick out at 2. Now Charlotte Flair! With a big boot to Asuka.
Took her long enough.
The Empress. That cutlass backfist just rocked the world of Miss Bliss. And now Kyrie gonna position Bliss right in, saying elbow to put this match away. Kyrie top rope. And Kyrie should have been too much time.
Sister Abigail! Hell yeah!
Alexa with the win. Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss. What a win for Alexa Bliss. Thereby for Charlotte Flair. You have to imagine this is going to put these two women much closer to a rematch. Down right behind Glass legend Nia Jax. Attacking Bliss. And Charlotte from behind. And a big right drops Alexa.
We were talking about how stacked the women's tag team division has become recently. And how dare we not name this duo?
Samoan drop.
Jax and Legend wrecking shop tonight in Austin.
What a threat these two pose. The Bougie Bully, the irresistible force. And I don't think they're done yet. Asuka trying to come to the aid of Kyrie. And back in by Asuka. Asuka right up Nia and Legend here. It's the strikes by the Empress of Tomorrow. Takes down Legend. Oh, and nice Jax. What impact. An alley-oop headbutt from Jax just turned Asuka.
Doesn't look like that was supposed to go that way.
Saints lights are about to go out. What a duo. Power personified. Nia Jax knew what she was doing when she brought Last Legend here. And now Nia Jax going to annihilate Kairi Sane. And Asuka dragging her tag team partner to safety. Monday is the Judgment Day. Tonight it's Jax and Legend. Everyone's staking their claim to the Women's Tag Team Championships. Asuka and Kairi can feel the targets on their backs get bigger by the moment.
Let's have ours on the parking lot first.
Yes, perhaps.
All right, thank you. I know. You ready to do this? Let's do this. You good? I'm good. All right, let's wait. Gentlemen, so, thank you for coming.
So this, what's going on? Why are we here?
Yeah, like, with all due respect, we would make
Oh, him and Rickard. Oh, this is gonna be a blast for them.
coming on short notice. All will be revealed. Just not by me. So, take it away.
I know you have your match at deadline, but next weekend, Saturday night's main event, in the spirit of what John Cena has been talking about, opportunity. Whoever wins tomorrow will be wrestling me. Saturday night's main event.
What an opportunity.
You can tell it just makes Ricky so happy to be in the same room as Cody. Like, instantly when you saw him, his face lights right up.
Over on Peacock. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Maryland, Florida, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. I've got to be honest, the championship wrapped around the waist of our statuesque champion, Jade Cargill, just looks perfect. The champ's in action against Alpha Fire. The secret purpose. Why next?
T.
Dude, next Saturday I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. I can... John Cena wasn't even on my top 5 on my Spotify Wrapped this year. He was on my top 5 last year. So I listened to his album a lot last year. Well, I listened to his entrance themes a lot. So, because my WWE playlist was constantly Ron Cena. Oh, I'm so happy the Terror Twins are back. I'm so happy. Motor City, they finally gave Motor City Machine Guns theirs. Awesome. Mishin. Can never pronounce it right. Our Truth. Mellow. The Street Profits. Yeah, I think I might start doing that. I might start doing like the theme pay-per-view of the month. I might go back and watch classic ones. I missed the opportunity to do that with Survivor Series because I could have done that. Like, I own at least one of them on DVD, 2003, so. I have a few from 2003. I have No Mercy, I have I used to have SummerSlam, Unforgiven, and Survivor Series. I used to have SummerSlam, because Shane McMahon versus Bischoff, of course. But that one's got very odd memories with me, so I'm kind of glad I don't have it anymore. But yeah, I might do that. I might just like pick one on Netflix and just watch it and live stream it. Our Truth just hasn't aged. Like, I remember him in his K-Quick days. Back in the 90s. Sammy! Fellow Canuck. Big Jim. Tiffany Stratton, who hasn't been on TV in weeks.
Hey, Smackdown's in Austin, Texas tonight, but what a week for WWE Podcast. Logan Paul on Impulsive welcomes WWE President and Khan. The Undertaker welcomes Bailey. Comedian Andrew Schultz on the 70 Show. And a week of this upcoming Wednesday, actor Timothy Chalamet joins Cody Rhodes. Available wherever you get your podcast.
And Bailey's on
I'm not worried about
Last night, was attacking Charlotte and Alexa and the Kabuki Warriors really necessary?
First of all, do not run up on us like that as we're walking. Do you not see what we just did? We're dangerous, okay? Second of all, the Kabuki Warriors got what they deserved. They're idiots, just like Bailey says, because Asuka misted Lash's beautiful face in WarGames, and that's the reason we lost. Tell them Lash.
Exactly. And you better know, that's just a preview, a little taste of what we're capable of, okay? And big news, we're coming after those tag team titles. And there's absolutely nothing that the Kabuki Warriors, Judgment Day, Rio, those fake wannabe besties, Charlexa, can do about it. Right?
And be careful back there, Kathy. Meanwhile, in the arena, Alba Fire trying to get revenge for U.S. champion Chelsea after what happened last week.
As we kick off this celebration with a very expensive display of pyrotechnics in my name. 3, 2.
Unfortunately, Chelsea Green forgot to check the forecast. The storm would arrive in the form of Jade Cargill, who flattened out the fire and then took Chelsea down with Jade. Statement made. She is that. this is a much different Jade Cargill this time around. Jade better keep her eye on the basket. Man, that being out of the fire. Jade allowed Chelsea Green to play some mind game from the outside. And Alba took advantage. Alba's a veteran in this game. She realizes she's got to come out of the gate strong. She may only get one opportunity.
I can't see Jade Cargill without thinking of Brandy Rhodes being like, "Who told you that tonight was open mic night, bitch? Who in the hell told you?" That's all I can think of. It just cracks me up every time. Like, that segment was just priceless.
Oh, turn around, Chelsea. James and Julia, the former United States champion, who Chelsea Green stole the title from, and they're getting into it outside the ring. Get out of here, champ. The beautiful madness laying waste to the United States champion. Meanwhile, Alba Fire still has the champ, Cargill and trouble. Alba, do something. This is dereliction of duty. I guess she's in the ring with Cargill. What do you want her to do, Corey? Take an oath when you find a secret purpose. What a spine buster. She should not have taken her sights off the storm. Cargill, jaded. Champ with another win. Here is your winner, the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. Chelsea Green's got problems with everything, doesn't she? Seems to be the case, but you don't want to be a problem for Jade Cargill. Look at this power from the WWE Women's Champion. Driving fire down with a spine buster. There is Jade. A dominant showing tonight for the champ. Here is your winner. Good luck trying to take the championship of Cargill.
They'll have Naomi do it when she comes back. Guaranteed.
Only you saw out there in the United States title match, and trust me, we can't stand DIY either. So with that being said, let us get our hands on Ciampa and John.
Oh, and not only that, he's white and sinvergüenza, the guy that stole my match. I mean, do you think of anything worse? No. Yeah, we have to do something about it. Ciampa dishonored the integrity of the United States Open Challenge. And if that jackass is begging for attention, it's not it. Nick, I want that match. You want that match? Yes. You got it. Next week, it's you and Tommaso Ciampa.
Yes, Ciampa finally got it.
After done with him, you guys can have whatever is left of him.
Oh, the NFTs.
Solo Sikoa and the NFT live next.
The idea that WrestleMania is anyone's game is ridiculous. I see weakness masqueraded as
She's so pretty. I love her.
because it's not everyone's game. It's my game. WrestleMania Vegas. We're gonna find out soon, aren't we?
She's so pretty. I love Rhea. She's so pretty. Oh, hi, Cody. Good old Sammy. So not only do we have John Cena's last match next Saturday, but we also have to prepare for AJ Styles to retire next year. Dude. So we got a boring ass MFT segment before the finals of the last time it's now tournament. Hi, Cody. It's only a matter of time before Randy retires, because he started just around the same time that John Cena did. Oh. Next 5 years is gonna suck. Because just think about it, all the OVW guys, like Batista's already retired. Brock Lesnar's gonna retire eventually. John's retiring this year. Randy said he's not going past 45. Or 50.
Friday Night Smackdown.
The next 5 years is going to suck.
The Bell Center in Montreal on Friday, the 23rd of January, and Saturday, January 24th. Combo and individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Excuse me? Did you say something? It's funny how history repeats itself when women in the locker room disrespect. Now you seen what I did with Albert. Remind you of something?
So this is what we are not gonna do today, okay?
Aw, your little lapdog.
Lapdog, no. This is a friendship, something you know nothing about.
Well, if you don't like it, go get it doggies.
Yeah, we'll see what Nick has to say.
Don't worry, I'll go get it for you. So you can step up and get stepped on.
Oh, we gotta sit through boring ass NFT segment. NFT segment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome accompanied by the MFT. Oh,
Well, last week on Friday Night Smackdown, remember it was the night before Survivor Series, and of course, one of the matches that made Survivor Series famous, the traditional Survivor Series tag team elimination match. We had one last week. The MFTs versus Shinsuke Nakamura, the Motor City Machine Gun, Trey Phoenix, and Sami Zayn. MFTs took the opportunity to show the world how menacing they truly are. A Sambo and spike from Solo meant the demise
the
of
Wyatt
Sami
Six.
Zayn. But first come the Fireflies, and moments later come the Monsters. The Wyatt Six, the tag team champions, hit the scene, and Uncle Howie would introduce himself yet again to Solo Sikoa in the form of Sister Abigail.
So glad Bray's memory lives on through that. We're gonna bring back Jacob soon.
I told everyone that we were going to handle the Sami Zayn problem, and that's exactly what we did. We took his ass out. Since Sami Zayn is done, now me and my family can finally move forward. Which brings me to the Wyatt Six. Uncle Howdy. I see that you've been watching us. You've been watching me and my family. But I've been watching you too. And since I never had a chance last week to introduce myself, let me go ahead and do that right now. The name, don't forget about it, is Solo Sikoa. This is my ring, this is my show, and this is my family tree. Your family has something that belongs to my family. Those tag team titles. And since you want to attack me last week from behind, the only difference is between me and you, when I do it, they don't come back. You see these men standing behind me? They're my family. You hurt me, now they are going to hurt you. Howie, listen to me, and listen to me very, very closely.
The what chance will never die.
Everything that was his, that's now yours, will become mine. I am going to take everything away from you. I am going to take away everything that you love, all the memories, and I am going to show everyone in this world that you do not deserve the name Wyatt.
Huh. Something tells me you didn't want to say that.
Take it away because I can't. Because all I have to do is bold leave.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, extremely personal. Putting the Wyatt Six on notice.
If he brings that back for just one night, that would make my heart so happy. Thank you for saving this segment, guys.
Uh-oh! The Wyatt Six are here!
Look out! And again, face to face with Uncle Howdy.
Solo got back up of his own.
Now, see, that would have been a freaking Survivor Series match.
Howdy and Solo exchanging blows. Here come the Wax 6. Here come the NFTs.
Old school showdown. Look at these fists flying, bodies everywhere. Nikki Cross on Dizzy Mateo's back.
Eric Rowan. Oh, God. Unloading on everybody.
Tonga now. Loomis and Gacy duck play outside.
And look at these two skyscrapers.
Big 5-4 bomb.
Big Red Rowan. Tonga facing off. And here we go. Rowan and Tonga exchanging blows.
Big boot.
Answer. And Tonga bring it out of the way. And for now, Rowan and the Wyatt 6 stand tall.
Boy, I'll tell you, I think the battle is just brewing.
It's a travesty. I beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania.
Yes, we're all
And if I am not his last opponent, I should at least be the main focus of the show.
Main focus. Nick, you're not even on the show. Sorry to inform you.
Cody's on it,
Yes.
and I'm not. Who's the bigger star, Nick?
Oh, I don't know. Who's the bigger con artist? Because I think it might be the guy that switched the names out when I wasn't looking last week. Yes, I'm aware of that. But of course, you're aware of that too. You're a veteran star. And as a veteran star, you'll know that not just anyone can be booked on Saturday nights.
Ding dong! Hello, Nick. I got booked on Saturday night's main event. Thank you so much for wanting to get
Unbelievable!
Yes, you are booked on Saturday night's main event. That's why I brought you in here, because I've been discussing it with Adam Pearce and more specifically Ava, because your opponent is a star from NXT.
Oh.
Ah, right on cue.
Hey guys. Oh.
Nice to see you.
Okay, so Ruka. Welcome. I watch on NXT. Very impressive, but I just want you to know that here on Smackdown, it's a whole different level. Trust me, I know Bailey. But that's exactly what I want, and I'm ready for it. Oh, are you? Okay. Well, I guess we'll see tomorrow night when I want you on NXT Deadline. Good luck. I am here with Luther, and Luther, you have absolutely dominated and dismantled every challenger thus far in the last time is now tournament. With John Cena's final match at stake, how do you approach tonight, the finals against Knight?
It does not matter where you live. It does not matter what language you speak. The name Ringenadar Gunther internationally translates to victory. So I'm going to beat LA Knight. And I'm going to beat John Cena in his final match at Saturday night's main event. And I'm fully aware there's a whole locker room of passionate and hungry superstars that want to chance at this. My condolences to everybody. This tournament is a foregone conclusion. So, John, I know we all can't see you, but I'm certain that you can see me. And tonight, I want you to watch. I want you to pay attention, not to the fact that I'm going to beat LA Knight. I want you to pay attention to how I'm going to beat LA Knight.
To really deserving people.
Final of the last time is now tournament still to come.
Well, it's up next because it's the main event.
The field is set for the most exciting 25 minutes in the WWE. Who will out-strategize the opposition? Who could become the Iron Survivor? Who will beat their deadline?
Sucks about Larry, man. Sucks Larry the dog passed away. Yeah, I gotta say, because, like, everybody that's saying, oh, Aleister Black was copying, like, Karrion Kross's gimmick. Aleister Black's had that gimmick for, like, 5 years. Long before Karrion Kross ever did. Like, back when Karrion Kross was wearing that stupid mask on his face, Aleister Black was living out the gimmick he's had for 5 years. So, like, everybody, like, oh, they're pushing them because... Well, they're pushing them because Aleister actually, you know, has the mystique about him. And then they're like, oh, well, they're bringing his wife along. His wife's always been there. Anybody that's watched Aleister Black over the past 5 years will have seen Zelina, like, so many times along that whole road. Even when she was managing Andrade. I might actually watch Deadline tomorrow. I'm not going to live stream it, but I might actually just watch it just because. I don't really follow it. I don't really follow the NXT product. Of course, like, I know Joe Hendry's all over it. John. I almost called him John. Got John Cena on the brain. Sorry. And of course, I believe in Joe Hendry. But I haven't really followed the product. Like, I think the last time I actually followed NXT was, like, 2017, 2018. Maybe as far back as 2016.
This is a pretty amazing stat. WWE's YouTube channel hits an historic milestone, surpassing 100 million views. Absolutely.
How many of those are bots?
I'll be honest. How many of those views were you watching back your match from WrestleMania 27? I can account for at least 100K or so. 100 million. Oh, congratulations.
There was something so broken about you, Damien. It was tragic to see a man drowning that claimed that he was keeping his head above water. Too long have you stood by people that did not stand by you. Too long have you called people your friend that were not your friend. And I might be everyone's enemy. But I am the one person that will give it to you straight. And we left you a perfect monster. And here comes Rhea Ripley.
Rhea is the succubus that tempts you with the family that you had in the past. She wants to keep you in her cage of control. The June day you knew is over. The Terror Twins is just a ploy to leave you in that lonely and sad state that we found you in.
If it's the inferno you want, Damien, then like Virgil to Dante, I shall guide you through it.
It is turning up to be an absolutely stacked SmackDown next Friday in Wilkes-Barre. It is official. The Terror Twins reunite. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley.
Yay! Terror Twins reunion!
Black and Zelina in a mixed tag match.
Well, this is official as well. Tommaso Ciampa finally gets what he's been begging for.
Yes!
Championship. Drag it off.
And I'm call shenanigans. Right now, I'm calling shenanigans. Ciampa shenanigans.
Will try her luck again next week as she goes one-on-one with the powerhouse Lash Legend. All that and so much more on the eve of John Cena's final match.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna wear the HLR green shirt.
WWE does a great job of pointing people in the right direction nowadays. 26 years ago, it was a very protected carnival business of like, I'm not telling you how to do this because I'm going to protect what I have. And it was very secret. It was still, the business is kind of based off of fraternity. So it held the secrecy of fraternity. And nowadays it's great because we can get the best of people. Everything happened for a reason, but it would have been so easy for me to find a place because the school that Triple H was trained at was like 25 minutes from my house. Growing up, and I never knew it was there.
You know, award-winning Tom Rinaldi's full interview with John Cena will be available immediately following Raw this Monday on WWE's YouTube.
That should be.
Of course, this is the week of John's final match at Saturday night's main event.
I should do a live stream of that at some point next week.
Washington, D.C.
Should watch it and try not to bawl my eyes out the whole time.
In its final match. What an opportunity for L.A. Knight. The man has never faced John Cena in a match in his career. An opportunity to do that a week from tomorrow at Saturday night's main event. Now, let's show you how both L.A. Knight and Gunther got to this tonight. The tournament bracket. L.A. Knight knocked off Zack Ryder. Then the Miz and then Jey Uso to get into the finals. For Gunther, he beat NXT's Jamal Evans, then Carmelo Hayes, and then in a physical masterpiece Monday night, he beat Solo Sikoa. Gotta give a little extra credit to LA Knight, who was unaware of two of his opponents leading up to Jey Uso. LA Knight has been begging, please, with anybody that has ears for opportunity. That is the name of the game. That's why John Cena came up with the concept of this tournament.
They could have had Ziggler and Ryder in the final. That would have been epic. But it would have been a waste, honestly. Like, two deserving people in the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of interesting notes about former two-time world champion Gunther as we start this matchup. For Gunther, the man has never one-on-one non-title match since he's been on the main roster here at WWE. That's note number one. That sounds like a completely made-up fact, but it is the truth. The second note is this. Remember what happened back in July at Saturday night's main event in Atlanta, Georgia, the hometown of Hall of Famer Goldberg, in the final match of Bill Goldberg's career. The man he met that night, the ring general Gunther, who sent Goldberg to retirement with a loss. What stands out most about Gunther tonight to me were the words he spoke not too long ago. Not saying if he was going to beat LA Knight tonight, but how. The ring general has a strategy. Now it's time to implement. Let's set up the
Gunther fears Walter.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it's all
I'll never die.
the last time is now tournament final.
This ring announcer goes hard, man.
Introducing her from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight. And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 260 pounds.
A lot of people want Gunther to win it.
Ladies and gentlemen, ask Dominic Mysterio what it did for his career to beat John Cena last Saturday night in Cena's penultimate match in his storied career. One of these men will get the opportunity to do that next Saturday night. The official in this match, Jason Ayers. Gunther and LA Knight. Only one time before have these two men been in a one-on-one matchup. It happened 3 years ago at NXT Stand and Deliver. That was a win for the ring general Gunther, but this is a much different LA Knight.
Okay, so Gunther's the heel, I'm guessing.
Lady Storm comes out of the gate firing. LA Knight with a couple of right hands. Flash Gunther to the floor. And now the roots of midsection by LA Knight is fired up tonight. Oh! Gunther looking for a powerbomb early. That body drop by LA Knight. Went to the DFT and Gunther scoops out of harm's way out here to ringside. And LA Knight makes the miss.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be back.
With that baseball
Oh.
slide. And LA Knight is fired up tonight.
We're gonna go to commercial, aren't we? Yep.
How intense is he tonight as he bounces Gunther off our announce table? LA Knight dribbling the ring general like a basketball off of our announce desk, and now Gunther pops toward our left. LA Knight came to fight tonight. I don't think Gunther was ready for this onslaught, Corey. As we've seen in the past, Gunther tends to overlook his opponents once in a while. Gunther is supremely confident at all times, and we have seen him get caught. Think about Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Gunther has a tendency to overlook his opponents. Gunther did tell me earlier today that he respects what Knight can do in the ring. What he doesn't expect is the way he goes about it. He doesn't think he takes things seriously, that he tries to entertain or win matches. That's what Gunther says, but he's seeing a different LA Knight tonight. Well, Gunther's mantra has been that the ring is sacred. He is walking and competing on holy ground. The ring general looks at this industry with such reverence, he has no choice but to become the greatest at it. LA Knight, who's just been begging for that opportunity, that chance to be in the massive spotlight. The next Saturday night could arguably be the biggest match in his career. How did he pull this off tonight? Oh, close line, and the impact, the physical physical dominance of the former two-time champion. My goodness, what a clothesline. Normally you aim for your opponent's upper chest, collarbone area. It looked like Gunther caught LA Knight right in the face. Gunther is all business. There's no messing around when it comes to the ring general. The mat is sacred in his mind. He built like a Terminator, and he acts like one in the ring. We know full well that Gunther entered this match, as he does all of his matches, with a strategy. Can Gunther execute? So far, so good. LA Knight with a neck breaker into the cover. He is hitting it off. Gunther into. LA Knight is so sneaky good. The ability to counter quickly, just like Gunther did there. Blink of an eye, the ring general rips control of this matchup out of the hands of the megastar. And that's the thing about Gunther. How many of these matches over the last few years, right? It's so hard to be able to build momentum, so hard to be able to build sustained offense against Gunther. Because just when you think you got him on the ropes, you don't. Gunther is, for all intents and purposes, in my opinion, the perfect professional wrestler. Gunther is tough, he is durable, he is a wizard on the mat, he is an expert level striker. Gunther is a dangerous individual with a sweeper now. We're going to put LA Knight away from the sweeper. Gunther's taking out so many men without moving out, sent to the ropes by LA Knight. You mentioned Gunther, the consummate wrestler, right? LA Knight, and he would say, is the consummate sports entertainer. Certainly a difference in theory for both of these individuals. You're absolutely correct. LA Knight, a big-time star, a massive fan favorite for a reason. But unfortunately for LA Knight, the fans don't win. Oh! Corey and I were just talking moments ago about how it's so hard to have any type of sustained offense against Gunther. Just when you think you got it going, Gunther takes control. It only takes a moment to work that off a bloodline right across the cheekbone of LA Knight. Gunther's almost perfect. I completely agree, Cole. You and I both. I know we talk a lot in the callers after the shows. I love calling Gunther's matches. As a lifelong wrestling fan, for me, this guy is my favorite going right now. Well, he's a throwback in so many ways. As Gunther is just pummeling LA Knight now. Gunther would be a star in any era. LA Knight catching the leg of Gunther. Down goes Gunther. Knight now going to go to the elbow with nobody home. Once again, got a bit overzealous. We've seen to this point in the matchup, the Megastar's emotions haven't necessarily been beneficial to him. He's miscalculated a couple times. He got caught a few times. Not Gunther, who is as cold, calculated, and emotionless as you find him. Knight came out of the gate hot. Gunther has slowed that offense down. Again, massive matchup tonight. Massive stakes. The winner defeats John Cena. A week from tomorrow, Saturday night's main event. The final match of his legendary career as LA Knight just buckles and falls to his feet. Brutal stomp to the lower back from the ring general. Think about the stakes in this matchup to advance to battle John Cena. What they mean to LA Knight. This is a guy, and much like Carmelo Hayes we talked about earlier, LA Knight hears the whispers that he can't win the big one. If LA Knight gets through Gunther and heads to the nation's capital to battle John Cena in his final match, to just about every man on the roster, that's as good as any championship match. Neither of these men have faced Cena in a one-on-one match in their career. And another chop by Gunther. Notice how he creates no separation allowed. Continues to hang on to the arm of Knight. Gunther is relentless. He is cerebral. Oh, and he is ruthless. LA Knight's just going to start looking like ground beef by the end of this one. Right out of the way just in time. That's another. Knight now takes Gunther down. Knight trying to crawl back into this. Gunther into the corner. Chest first. Neck breaker by Knight. Knight has turned the tides back into his favor. They're stunning Gunther momentarily. Went to the BFT. Gunther over the baseline reply. Knight fighting out of it with elbows to the jaw. LA Knight now. For O'Connor roll, there it is. Gunther's got to kick out of two. Oh, sleeper! What a counter!
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, what an exchange. And now Gunther with Knight up on his shoulders. LA Knight now with Gunther on his shoulders. Corey. Oh, it's an AA. That's a Cena attitude adjustment by Knight to Gunther. Now muscling up the ring general. LA Knight. Face first, Gunther drops him on his head. Burning hammer, cover. Kick out by Gunther. How did he do that?
Wild, man. This is wild. Oh, commercial break again. See, this is why the timer helps, because otherwise it just looks weird.
LA Knight countering away was on the men with a burning hammer. A little homage to the greatest of all time. John Cena for all intents and purposes in this matchup is the prize. Interesting, you heard Gunther warn John Cena about the way he was going to win the match. Maybe he meant the attitude adjustment. Very well may have been the case, and if it was, it backfired in spectacular fashion for Gunther. Physical match taking its toll on both of these individuals. Both men had to win 3 matches for this berth in the finals tonight. Field of 16, whittled down to 2. Forearm on the jaw. LA Knight rocked the megastar. Right able to answer. Knight fires up another right hand that dropped Gunther to a knee. LA Knight tattooed Gunther with that one, and the ring general is rocked. Nothing about rock momentarily as he delivers a boot to the side of the head of Knight. Keeps plugging forward, doesn't he? Called Gunther the Terminator. I could not agree more. It's so hard to beat this man. Very few have done it. LA Knight now. Clothesline like running into a wall. Movement down center of the ring. Critical moment of the match. The stakes couldn't be much higher. The winner to face John Cena in Cena's final match next Saturday night.
It's fitting that there's only one
result. That is history.
promotion in the middle of the freaking ring canvas.
One of these 2 men will have that opportunity. Gunther could have an opportunity to do it twice this year. Goldberg and possibly Cena. Lightning could strike twice. Nothing pretty about this match. This is Smackdown. The winner of our main event to face John Cena in John Cena's final match a week from tomorrow. Saturday night's main event over on Peacock. This one we're beginning to wade into the deep waters of this matchup with LA Knight gets the best of that strike exchange. Look at the megastar teeing off on the ring general. Could it be LA Knight's moment to qualify for perhaps the biggest match of his career so far? Knight into the corner with a running knee. You know LA Knight loves WWE Universe, but he can't get caught pandering. And to your point, Gunther exploding out of the corner, right from the sweeper, LA Knight with a back suplex. Great defensive maneuver by Knight, driving the wind out of Gunther, preventing certain catastrophe. And Knight once again, slowly making it to a vertical base. Looks like he's going to climb the ropes. Knight pulling out all the stops here. Knight from the top rope. Gunther rolls out of harm's way. And Gunther rolls out. That's a drop kick. The Tyrannosaurus drop kick strikes again. And Gunther now has Knight where he wants him. Up top goes Knight. Up the powerbomb. Knight counter. And on DDT. Wow. Right now using the ropes. Get back to his feet. You see LA wincing in pain. And now they'll connect with the elbow. Into the cover. Isn't enough. Not quite an air fall. And that can shake your confidence if you're LA Knight. This was LA Knight's bread and butter. First the DDT, spikes Gunther on top of his head. And then this megastar elbow right to the heart of a big Austrian. And LA Knight about 2 9/10, but can't get the job done there. The finals of the last time is now tournament. Live from the Moody Center on the campus of the University of Texas in Austin. One of these two men to face Cena next Saturday night at Saturday night's main event. Will it be LA Knight measuring Gunther, measuring his man? Kick the limit, sets him up for one force trauma, and Gunther turns it into a German suplex. It's obvious Gunther has prepared for the BFT multiple times in this match. The ring general has countered, and now there could be concern. You saw the official without a check knife landed hard on the back of his neck. And now Gunther realizing it, Gunther is so smart, isn't he? Blood in the water of the Great White's territory. Oh, now going to attack the neck of LA Knight. Knight showed a bit of vulnerability, and Gunther pounced. A split second of vulnerability. That just goes to show you the level on which Gunther operates. LA Knight back to his feet as Gunther is going up top. He will go to the top rope on occasion. Will the ring general. Gunther, look where he's delivering the blows. Sharp shots to the side of LA Knight's neck. Knight now, we're going to fight through, up to the top rope. Dangerous position for both superstars. Trying to hook Gunther, who's blocking, hanging on to the turnbuckle. Knight dropped it, landed on his neck. Whiplash. Yeah, landed on his neck. And Gunther now with a splash from the top rope. Gunther's not done just yet. Gunther gonna go top in the other corner. I don't think LA realized. Right to the back of the neck. To the back of the neck of LA Knight. Covered by Gunther. Knight still in it. And the ring general continuing the assault with a power bomb tonight. Snatched him up. Knight still alive. There's magic in the air tonight. Oh, LA Knight feeling some kind of way. Look again at this German suplex. You can see the nasty landing high on LA Knight's neck. And Gunther with a vicious clothesline, a power bomb. The ring general knows LA Knight's neck is compromised. And Gunther was to finish the job. Capacity crowd looks on as Gunther stalks LA Knight. Flynn made it back to his feet. Gunther may have him right where he wants him. The ring general. Oh, PRT! He hit it out of nowhere! Knight for the win! Gunther got his foot on the bottom rope!
Of course.
A dream crusher.
Of course.
From Knight to Gunther and on the BFT. Look at this. LA Knight sits the sleeper attempt coming. Drives Gunther face first. And Gunther able to use his long legs to preserve his opportunity. LA Knight feeling the effects of the damage to his neck. That may have been Knight's best shot. I said it, Corey, and I needed blunt force drama because it is high drama here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. LA Knight and Gunther for an opportunity to face John Cena. Now Gunther from behind, sleeper in again by Gunther. Trying to wear Knight down, Knight trying to fight out of this. He's got to make it close. Down to a knee, Gunther breaks to the ladder. He strikes by the elbow. Back to the sleeper again. Knight's got nowhere to go. Center of the ring. Gunther has the body scissors applied. Squeezing the breath out of LA Knight. Knight trying to fight out of it with everything he has. Remember all the pressure on the neck here. The injured neck of LA Knight. WWE Universe. LA Knight needs you right now. The megastar feeding up this crowd. Right back to his feet. He's got Gunther up on his shoulders. Gunther elbows to the jaw. Driving Knight back down to the mat. Raining down elbows into the ring.
Gunther's got to get his heat back.
Look at this, just pummeling away at LA Knight. And look at this here. Bravada blind. Gunther wrenching on the neck of LA Knight. The neck that has become the story here in this match. Knight trying to somehow hang on. The right tap out. Gunther Listen to this place. No taps out. No taps out. Here is your winner by submission. The Ring General. Corey, to me, this tap out was meant to send a message. No doubt about it. A maneuver extremely similar to the STF of John Cena. It is official next Saturday. Gunther and Cena.
That was fantastic.
On Saturday night, Cena.
You finally and definitely will give up the attack out.
What a 2025 for Gunther, man. Like, wow. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. End poll. And we're going to end stream. See you guys on Monday.